May I just say what a pleasure it is to finally have you here.
Well, you have been on my tail for a while, but let's face it. If the doctor hadn't shown up, I could have done this for at least a decade longer.
The doctor may have assisted us in small ways, but we arrested you thanks to our own resources.
Sure, if that's what you need to tell yourself.
Tell me who the man in this photo is.
Ah, this man is a very good friend of mine.
Does he work for you?
No, I work for him.
If you tell us who he is and his last known location, you will help us save so many lives. We have seen him across the galaxy, but without identification we cannot possibly hope to get him here and locked up.
He's like the doctor. Only there weren't two of him after he regenerated.
You mean he's a Time Lord?
Yes, very much so. And whilst I may not know his real name, he will undoubtedly be here to save me soon.
And how will he manage that? The doors are locked and the only person with the key is the guard on the outside. He won't open it unless I tell him to.
Oh, come on, Inspector. Have you never heard of a TARDIS?
Of course I have. It's how Time Lords travel around.
Yes, and as I'm sure you know, unless they happen to have a faulty chameleon circuit, they blend seamlessly into their surroundings. So now, I would like to ask you a question.
Go on.
Has that safe always been here?
Are you ready, Cillian? We really need to get moving.
Just a moment. We need to deal with this Inspector. We can't let him leave.
Very well. Now then, Inspector, what seems to be the trouble?
Who are you? What do you want?
Cillian? What did I tell you? You were meant to give me a terrifying introduction?
I did. The Inspector is just a bit slow, that's all. Actually, now I think about it, I may have forgotten to mention your name.
Will you please explain what's going on, or am I going to have to resort to...
To what? To what? Look, see, Inspector. You're not the one in control here. You're not pushing the buttons. You're not flipping the switches. I am. And you will listen to me. I am known as the Fableman. I'm a Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey, and before we leave, you are going to die. Very sorry, but it's rather a necessity. Can't leave any loose threads dangling, you know what I mean.
If you kill me, you'll be dead before you can leave this building.
I have a TARDIS. Let me assure you, I will not be hanging around. I'm going to take my time in killing you. These are my cards. Why don't you pick one?
I don't know what sort of sick game you're playing.
Go on, Inspector. Pick one. Do it for me.
What's this meant to mean? It's just a black dog.
Oh, that's a nasty way to go. I'm really very sorry. That's known as the Black Shuck. Once you draw him, you don't have much time left. And here he comes now. Goodbye, Inspector, and try not to fight it. It'll be much easier that way.
Stay back, whoever you are. Leave me alone, please just let me live. Doctor, please save me. Doctor?
Inspector? What a pleasant surprise. I assume you're the one who called us.
Yes, is this your TARDIS then?
Yes.
No, it's our TARDIS.
Yeah, but as we've established, we are the same person, so for simplicity's sake, it's my TARDIS.
Okay, fine. Are you okay?
No. Something just tried to kill me. You arrived at the perfect time, really. How did I get in here?
The TARDIS materialised around you after you activated the homing beacon.
Who are you?
Helen? See, you're back into a Labrador's form. What are you doing here? My name is Inspector Grant. I arrested your ringmaster.
Cillian? What's happened to him?
He's escaped. Ran off with a Time Lord.
Did they give their name?
The Fableman.
Oh. That's one name I haven't heard in a long time.
You've met him before?
A very long time ago. He was at the academy.
We never really got on.
Well, he was described as a psychopath.
And that was by the Master.
Did he have a deck of cards back then?
No, why?
He made me pick a card out of a deck. Then this creature appeared. He called it the Black Shock. It was like
A big black dog.
Yes. Exactly. What is it?
Listen to me. Did it see you?
Yes. Why?
We need to go.
Inspector? Are you following this any better than me?
No, I'm just as confused as you.
If that was the Black Shook, then I'm afraid you don't have long to live.
But I'll be safe in here. Won't I?
Not forever.
Once the Shook has a target, it will never stop, never slip, never even falter.
Oh, I'm sorry, Inspector Grant. We can keep you out of his grasp, but not for long. We're only going to be delaying the inevitable.
As to who he is, simply a black dog who will hunt until he has his victim. He cannot speak.
If we can track down the Fableman, then we have our best chance of saving your life.
If we're tracking down this Fableman, does that mean we're going to see Cillian again?
Well, that is a possibility.
I can't leave the TARDIS then. I can't face Cillian ever again. I decided to travel with you because I wanted to escape that past life that I had. Both of you know that all too well.
Helen, listen to me. If we had any other choice, we would not ask twice. But take it from someone who has spent their whole life running from their past. It will never end well, especially when you are running from the inevitable. The sooner you face your past, the sooner you can live the life that you want.
You don't understand. This man tortured me, kept me prisoner, and slaughtered my entire family, then used my natural survival instinct as a cheap trick to flog to tourists so he could walk off with a paycheck. I will face him if I have to, but you have to understand what you're asking of me.
Look, if you really want to, then you can stay in the TARDIS. That's fine by me.
I mean, it's a bit boring, but yeah, it's fine. I would understand.
Thanks, Doctor.
No problem, Doctor.
Where are we going?
The creature that you described is a very close match with an old folktale. One that's been heard across the universe, but started in Norman Peterborough, which is where we are now, unfortunately.
Why, unfortunately?
Ugh, it's just really boring. But it's where the myth of the Shook first started, so it's necessary that we go there.
I can't see it being that boring if we have a big black dog chasing after us.
What form should I take?
Well, you might as well go for a vicar. Very religious and superstitious time, so it'll be a good idea. That way, if we do bump into any locals, you'll just be better received.
Okay, let me do the change. There we are. Who are you three going to be?
We'll be the 3 travelling servants, of course.
Great. I get to die as a servant.
Inspector, listen to me. I understand why you are scared, and we will do everything in our power to stop it. But we need you to come outside with us. You're the only one to have seen the Shook. That makes it vital that you come with us.
Okay, fine. Let's just go now.
We're already here. We landed 5 minutes ago.
When are we?
11:27.
So how do we find the Fableman?
He'll show himself. He's never been the most careful or calculating person.
True. Did he even graduate from the academy?
Yeah, but by the skin of his teeth.
Well, that's the best way to get a victory.
Very true.
So, what shall we do now?
Well, there's 4 of us. 2 doctors, 2 companions, so why don't we split up? We could try and find the Fableman that way.
All right.
Good with me.
Can I go with you, Doctor? Given I have met you before, I'd feel slightly better.
Of course.
Okay then. Helen, looks like you're with me.
Right, let's meet back here in half an hour. See if you can find anything.
Alright, see you then.
So, how long ago was it the last time we met?
It was only yesterday. At least for me. How long for you?
Oh, it's only been a year. I'm just glad we were able to save you this time.
Have you saved me? The way you were speaking about the creature, it was as if I'm a dead man walking. Can you give me a straight answer, Doctor? Am I going to die?
I wish I could tell you were going to be safe, that you were going to get out of here alive. But I'm not going to lie to you. Very few people have ever survived the shook.
So, some people have. I have a chance.
Yes, but usually a death will be reported.
To be perfectly honest with you, that just sounds like someone trying on a very poor alibi for murder.
In some cases, yes, you'd be correct. But you've already seen the creature. And now, you've escaped once. You'll do well to escape if we see it again. I'll do everything I can to save your life, though. I give you my word.
If it's all the same, Doctor, I think I'd rather go back in the TARDIS.
You're safer with me than you are getting back there.
It's only a 5-minute walk. I'm sure I'll be fine.
You don't know that. Last time the creature came for you, it just appeared out of thin air. Am I right?
Well, yes, the Fableman made me draw the card, and soon enough, I was about to be killed by a big black dog.
Look, if you really want to go back to the TARDIS, then I won't stop you. But I cannot guarantee your safety.
Can you guarantee it if I come with you?
Yes.
Hello? The doctor, I presume?
Doctor, it's him.
It's alright. Stand behind me. We'll be alright.
I saw you stepping out of your TARDIS. Odd choice of exterior, though.
The chameleon circuit broke.
You certainly travel with a lot of people. 2 companions and another doctor?
I hear you've got one of your own.
Yes. Cillian. He's not the brightest, but he gets the job done.
I figured that out when the circus was shut down. The inspector was the one to arrest him.
Ah, yes. My dear Inspector. How did you escape the shack?
The Doctor landed his TARDIS around me.
What do you want?
It's quite simple, Doctor. I want to kill you. I hear you've had a twin regeneration. We can't have 2 of you running about. Your last incarnation caused enough havoc.
Of course you would regard saving planets as causing havoc. What incarnation are you on now? I've been here and you've been burning up a few bodies. Kept the same face though.
Number 5. And it was a little neat trick. Simple little reversal process, and here I stand. Identical to the day you last saw me.
So, all out of regenerations. Last incarnation.
Not if I can cheat it.
Nobody has ever managed that. You know how many have tried.
And I will be the first to succeed. I've already explained how I restored my face. I can break the rules of regeneration again.
You've not changed a bit. How old are you now?
200.
All regenerations in 200 years? Actually, no. When you graduated, you were only 100, so you've burnt up 5 regenerations in 100 years. You were always a careless type.
Don't test me, Doctor. You always were too confident for your own good. Have you met my friend? I believe you've heard of him. The Black Shuck. He's very hungry, and not at all happy with you, Inspector.
No! Let me go, just let me live.
I would love to, but I'm rather afraid your fate was sealed the moment you drew that card. You could have run across time and space, and it would still have found you.
Doctor!
Just stay here. You'll be safer with me.
How? How exactly does me staying here with you make me even the slightest bit safer? I escaped it 10 minutes ago, and then you run along and find it again.
Just think about this.
I already have. I'll see you back in the TARDIS.
Well, boy, what are you waiting for? Run after him. Have a good feast.
Inspector, come back!
Don't even think about running after him, Doctor.
So, you're gonna kill me? How exactly do you plan on doing that?
Pick a card, Doctor. Any card. Decide your fate.
Doctor,
Yes.
if Cillian is here, do you think he's after me?
From what I understand, he's travelling with the Fableman, like you travel with me.
Who's the Fableman?
I already mentioned we were at the academy together. Well, we never got on. He always had a fascination with urban myths and legends, so much so that he came to this planet at a primitive point in its history. He introduced a whole universe's worth of legends to the planet. I met a very similar man once. I actually ended up with his face. Only he used it to spread joy and hope through various pseudonyms. The Fableman only spread fear and paranoia through his stories.
Sounds like the kind of person that Cillian would work for.
What do you think he'll do if he sees you?
No idea. Probably kill me for trying to escape.
He'll have 2 doctors to get through first.
Is that the inspector?
Yes, I think so.
I'm going to help him.
What are you going to do?
Change my physical form.
Come on. Come on, not far now. I can make it. Let me go. Please, let me go. Oh, not another one.
Don't worry, Inspector. It's me, Helen. It's not another shook. Are you all right?
I don't think so.
Inspector?
Doctor, am I going to live?
No. It's a miracle you're still alive at the moment.
I was so close. If only I'd been that bit faster. I'd have been safe if I'd reached the TARDIS.
You would never have made it. The shook was too fast.
Doctor, the Fableman is in the woods. He's with the other doctor. He's gonna kill him. You need to leave me. Go to him.
Helen, you stay here. Look after the inspector. I can't do anything here to help him.
Of course, Doctor. You go. I'll look after him.
See you soon.
Helen, thank you for trying to save me, and thank you for staying with me. Dying alone has always been a fear of mine.
Well, that's not going to happen. I'll take you into the TARDIS.
No, I'll die out here. It's better that way.
Thank you for arresting Cillian.
It was my job.
Hey, stay with me.
It hurts so much. If you see Cillian again, kill him.
I'm not sure I can. The shook was different. No matter what Cillian did to me, if I killed him, that would make me no better than him. I can't kill him.
Please. For me.
Inspector? Inspector? I'm so sorry. Thank you for everything.
Helen? Is that really you? What an interesting form you've taken.
Why would I pick a card? You've already told me you're going to kill me. And I am not going to make it easy for you.
Yeah, you're right, Doctor. Let's make it more fun than that. Let's play a game.
No. No tricks. No games. No cards.
Oh, you're no fun anymore, Doctor. Do you know that?
That is what tends to happen when you try and kill me.
Hush now, Doctor, you're boring me. You know what? Let's settle it the way these humans would. Why not have a duel?
What? So you can shoot me in the back during my paces?
No, Doctor, no. You have my word. When I kill you, I want to see the life drain from your eyes. You die slowly. I've killed many Time Lords before, and they always take a little while to die.
I assume a few others have gotten to you. Wasting all regenerations in 100 years takes more than your bad luck.
I have 2 pistols in my coat. Would you do me the honours of selecting one?
I know what happens if you win, but what if I do?
I'll die. No more regenerations, remember? At least you've got a few left.
I don't. Twin regeneration. Only one of us can. And I'm not the one who has that ability.
Well then, that settles it. These stakes couldn't be any higher. Catch.
10 paces? Or just where we stand?
No, where we stand is good. It's difficult to miss at point-blank range.
We're not actually going to do this, are we? What a very primitive weapon.
Ready?
No.
3, 2,
Wait!
1.
Ah!
Of course. I thought I'd see you.
I'm still very angry at you. Your escape cost me my way of life. My business collapsed.
The doctor did that.
Ah, yes, of course, the doctor. The Fableman told me all about him. The doctor betrayed him way back now, and he's been looking for him for quite some time. Why did you run away with him?
He offered me freedom. An escape from the man who had imprisoned me all my life. All of time and space.
Yet all he has done is lead you back to me. And I'm not letting you out of my grasp a second time.
You're not taking me back. Look at the shook. Who do you think did that?
I saw you do it. It was very impressive. Would never have had you down as the killing type.
I was trying to save my friend.
To make up for your family. I remember when I first heard about you. I travelled light years to find you. And when your parents tried to stop me, I offered them money at first. Fortune after fortune. But they refused all my countless offers. They do say the Wifredel have the strongest moral code in the galaxy.
I always wondered, why me? There are millions of other Wifredels, yet you were so determined to find me.
Because I heard nobody had the ability that you had. Whilst anyone could shapeshift, you could do it into any living thing. And you didn't even need to know what it was. You would just do it. Any audience member could shout anything and you would know what to do.
Whereas the rest of my species had to know the creature and would only change as a defense mechanism.
Exactly.
I'm not coming back with you, Cillian. But I'm not going to kill you either. It's not the right way to go.
Well, I am more than willing to kill you.
You went for the heart. Good call. Body can't function for long with only one working.
Well, I suppose I should be off now. My job is done after all. I'm not going to hang about, am I? Goodbye, Doctor. Till the next time, although I suppose there won't be another one for you.
Doctor,
I'm over here.
where's the Fableman?
You've just missed him. Sadly, he didn't miss me.
Where did he go?
I think that tree was his TARDIS.
Oh, leaving his companion behind. That's just what I'd have expected him to do.
Doctor, I don't have very long.
Yes, you do. Come on. We'll get you back to the TARDIS and you'll be fine. I'll carry you there if that's what it takes. Helen, open the TARDIS doors. The other me's been shot.
What? How did that happen?
Was it the Fableman by any chance? I was just about to kill your companion, but looks like I'll have to kill all three of you.
Cillian, with no due respect, please shut up. Also, how long do your people live for?
We can live for up to 500 years.
You're what, 70 years old?
Yes. Why?
The Fableman has just abandoned you, so enjoy living through medieval England. Goodbye.
What? He can't have left me. Not here, surely.
See you around, Cillian. Doctor, what happened?
Fableman challenged me to a duel. I tried to talk him out of it and change his mind before, but before I could even say anything, he shot me. The heart.
Don't you have two?
Yes, but I need both to live. One being shot is enough to kill me. I don't have the ability to regenerate.
Helen,
Yes,
could you leave us?
of course.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Doctor.
How am I going to live without you? You are me.
You'll be fine. You didn't need me.
Why did you agree to duel with him? You didn't even fire.
It wouldn't have been right to outright kill him. He's on his last body.
So are you. I'm sorry I wasn't there. I could have stopped it.
What happened to the inspector?
The shock attacked him. Helen killed it, but you couldn't save him. I saw his body coming back.
When I die.
Don't say that.
It's not going to be long now. Just let me finish. When I die, give me a proper funeral. I want a cremation on Gallifrey.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. We always do. Good luck, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor. Doctor? Helen,
What is it?
it's just you and me now.
I'm so sorry.
We're going to Gallifrey. We're going to light a pyre. We're going to give him the send-off he deserves. Never thought I would attend my own funeral.
Your home is beautiful. Why don't you come here more often?
I'm not very well liked.
Why not?
I stole a TARDIS and ran away.
Bit rebellious of you there, Doctor. What will happen to Cillian?
We'll live a long, boring, and probably painful life on Earth. One day we might see him again. I know we haven't seen the last of the Fableman. Next time, it won't be me who dies.
2 suns. It does make the sunset even more beautiful.
It's a binary star system. Also, many believe it to be the reason we have 2 hearts ourselves. Although, I think it's too much of a coincidence.
When I was talking to Cillian, he said that you had betrayed the Fableman. That's why he was after you.
When did he say that happened?
Just a very long time ago.
Well, I think it might have been for him. But for me, I'm not sure it's happened.
What do you mean?
I think he's met me since we left the academy, but I haven't met him yet. Time travel can be complicated like that.
So we'll meet him and now you'll have to betray him.
It looks like that.
Do you want to leave?
I think so. It seems like the best idea.
Okay then.
I'll see you in there.
Okay. Sure.
You were the Doctor. So much more than I am. You always understood people much better than I do. I don't know why that is, because I used to know. You must have gotten it from the old incarnation. All I seem to have is sarcasm, wit, and being the smartest in every room. Those things are a given. You put yourself in harm's way to rid the universe of the Fableman. And I admire you. I'm not sure I'll ever be the Doctor. Not after seeing you.
You are the Doctor.
You? How are you speaking?
From the pyre. I am able to talk to you as I have crossed. The other has not, but he will join me soon. When he does, the channel will close.
What do I do now?
You get into your TARDIS, and you leave. You travel time and space. You go and be the Doctor you were meant to be. Not the Doctor I was.
Or the Doctor I was.
The channel's broken, isn't it? It's good you managed to cross. Now, I am the Doctor. Whether I like it or not.